been a nanny for almost 15 years. A friend of mine had been telling me to join TikTok Shop, and I'm so glad I did. I actually had a lot of companies reaching out to me already to do lives, and I decided to sell pots and pans. What's crazy is in my lives, though, I'm faceless. I have a giveaway like after selling a certain amount of sets. I've gotten my commission boosted a lot. So they were doing 7%, and I've gotten them up to 15% now already.
What's your highest GMV session of a live?
I think I'm over 56,000 already.
What is your highest GMV generated in a month?
329,000.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to TikTok Shop Affiliate Academy, a podcast that uncovers the story and strategy from the top 1% of TikTok Shop affiliates. Don't forget to join our free community at affiliateacademyhq.com. Very special guest today. Her name is Britt #MomLife. She, has a beautiful 2-year-old girl that, she went through IVF to go through. She's a nanny full time, and she just started a few months ago in November 2024. So that makes it right now about like 4 to 5 months of just starting. And she's amassed close to $500,000 in GMV. And you can see by her expression on her face that she is surprised as well. And we're going to go ahead and dissect, kind of like what she does. And, hopefully you can bring some light to your journey on TikTok Shop. So Brittany, thank you for joining the show today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So yeah, I guess, I always like to start like what were you doing before TikTok and TikTok Shop? And then kind of how you came about it?
So I'm a nanny. I've been a nanny for almost 15 years, and I was actually looking for a second job. I was applying to be a waitress as my second job on the weekends, probably 2 or 3 weeks before I started TikTok Shop. Just needed more income,
Yep.
and a friend of mine had been telling me to join TikTok Shop for a couple months because she was doing really well. And I was like, there's no way I could do that. Like, I'm kind of like shy
Yeah.
and I just don't think I'd be good at it. And she was like, no, like, you'd be good at it. Do it. And I finally gave in like a couple months, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I'm
Yeah,
not waitressing on the weekends as my
I
second
know.
job.
What
It's
what
crazy.
what a different lifetime, right? Going from
Yeah.
waitressing to now having a side income that's making you tens of thousands of dollars and kind of like, yeah, life-changing money for sure.
Mind blowing.
So, okay, so you're a nanny of a long time and kind of you were doing your nanny thing, and then someone came to you and was like, hey, check out TikTok Shop. You kind of put it off to the side a little bit. You didn't think it was for you. Just like a lot of people, right? When they
Yeah.
try to get on TikTok Shop for the first time, like, this isn't for me. I can't put myself out there. I don't know how to talk about products. But like, what kind of made you think that you could do it? What pushed you over the edge? Was it persistence from your friend, or like kind of what made you press record for the first time and post, like getting over that hump?
I mean, honestly, I think just like the economy's so bad, everything's so expensive. Like,
Okay.
I was like thinking to myself, like, do I want to work a waitressing job, or
Hmm.
she's doing really well? Like, if she's saying I can do it and she's doing so well, like, she kind of gave me the confidence, like,
Great.
might as well try it. I mean, what do I
Yeah.
have to lose?
Yeah, yeah. So a
So,
little bit of back against the wall, right? Like economy's
yeah,
crazy. Like, what can I do? I'll waitress for sure, but like this TikTok Shop thing seems a lot easier, and you can make more money. My friend has done it, and she
yeah,
also helped push you along. Like, you can do it, right?
for
I love
sure.
that. I love that. I love that. Okay, so how did you get your account? Did you have a following already? How did you get to
Yeah.
like that TikTok Shop follow? What did that look
Um,
like? You created it from scratch, then,
So,
right?
yeah, it was kind of from scratch. So I had one technically,
Yep.
and I was kind of sharing like my IVF journey, like a tiny
Okay.
smidge. I kind of like had it for me, just like to look back on my
Mhm.
IVF journey, like, all the egg retrieval, stuff like that, all the numbers.
Yep.
So I had that already, but I did not have a following at all. So I
Yeah.
had to grow it.
How'd you get to that 5K mark or 2K, whatever you needed?
I heard it's really bad, but I actually did grow rooms
Okay.
and follow
Hey, whatever
trains.
works. Whatever works.
I was
There's no
in there.
discrimination.
I was in
Okay.
there every single day, like,
Okay.
for so long. But
So
I got in with, like, 1,200 followers.
Okay, so 1,200
Mhm.
followers. So, like, for, can you give a brief description of what, follow trains are, or, like, grow rooms? What do you kinda do in that?
Yeah. So their grow rooms are live. So you go in there and there's like hundreds of people in there and you just comment, 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 and eventually they'll pin your comment to the
Mm,
top and everybody follows you. So once you're pinned to the top, everybody follows you, you follow them back, and you
yeah,
just gain tons of followers. But I want to say this. If you do that, you can be put in like they'll freeze you. If you follow too many people at one time, like, you won't be
yeah,
able to follow people, so you have to kinda, like, watch it,
yeah,
like, if you're following people too
monitor it.
fast. Yeah, because 'cause they'll, like,
Okay.
freeze it so you can't follow people.
Yeah, ultimately, at the end of the day, you're trying to game TikTok a little bit, and so TikTok kinda
Yes.
knows that, but,
Yeah.
definitely worth a try, and it worked out for you. How long did it
Yeah.
take you to get to that, I guess, mark where you could be an affiliate?
I think it was, like, a week and a half, 2
Oh,
weeks.
really? That's really fast. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm telling you, I was hitting those grow rooms.
You're in the grow rooms, and then you're fortunate enough to find 1,500, opening, right? And so right now,
Yeah.
I think it's at 5K. So you have to kind of work your way to get to
I
5K.
just got in right before they
It
switched it,
moved.
and then it's, like, 5 posts a week or something.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
maintain a certain
I was
number.
like, "That's rough."
Yeah, yeah. But okay, so you managed to get in, and I think so. Another point here is, like, for those that are new and don't have that number yet, we in our community we offer ways of getting to that 5K. There's tons of ways, like you mentioned, grow rooms, follow for follow, posting like
Mhm.
what kind of content to post, also supported by ad dollars, and some people say to grow it naturally. So we have kind of like a little guide on how to get to that 5K mark,
Mm.
or whatever
Mhm.
number you need to get up there. Okay, so you got to that mark and you're like, okay, now it's time for TikTok Shop and making these affiliate videos. What did those first videos look like for you? How was it? How did it go?
So I think my first one was a Crocs
Okay.
slippers ad,
Yeah.
and I literally was just so excited that I got in. I was not laying. I was sitting in my bed and I literally just took a video of my Crocs and like
Yep.
put a sound over it. It was so terrible.
Yeah.
Like the lighting was awful. I didn't have anything. I just took my phone and was like, "Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
this." Like
Yeah. So it
it was
was,
bad.
but did he I get, okay. So I assume that didn't get many views or sales, right?
Not in the beginning, but then it did end up getting a couple, like, once my
Okay.
account started going. I mean, so I was like not a
Yeah.
lot, but I was it's
No,
better
I
than
mean,
none,
one
so
one is like, if you're in the shoes of, a newbie affiliate, like, one on your first video is like
oh, I
crazy,
was
right? Like,
jazzed.
proof
I
of
was
concept.
freaking
Yeah.
out. Oh, yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
like,
I got somebody to buy." I mean, they're fantastic, so they're gonna love
yeah,
them.
they're easy
But,
to sell.
oh, I love Crocs. I'm obsessed.
Okay. Okay, so you kind of started making videos. Talk me through, that first, like, oh my gosh moment, or like that first video that didn't pop in either high views or high sales, and you're like, wait a minute, this is insane. Like, talk me through that video and maybe that moment that you started seeing those sales.
So I started at the end of November. I think I
Yep.
got in like the last week and a half of November. And I think I made like $15 in commission, and I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's from like me and my mom buying stuff.
Okay.
But then like it was crazy.
Yeah.
But then December, my friend, she was like, this sound is like taking off.
Yeah. What
Make
sound?
videos with it. The breathe.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Can you describe it a little bit? What does that breathe? Is it just someone breathing?
You no, it's they go, so you I made a video
Yeah.
and it was like, "I'm not breathing until
Okay.
the girlies can get Halara leggings or whatever, 3 for 75." So you hold your
Yeah.
breath, you're like,
Yeah.
and then it says breathe, and I hold the product up, and then so it just says like, the product
Right.
is now on sale.
Right.
And it
So
just
it's, yeah, it's a sound of of someone holding their breath, and then you're saying, like, I'm gonna hold my breath until there's a sale happening,
breathe.
and there's actually a sale happening, and then you kind of, it's a creative way of letting someone know that there's a sale happening. Going to hold breath
Exactly.
effect. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then so you made that video, and then what happened?
I mean, it just like blew up. Like
Immediately, or?
I think it was so, like, towards the end of December. So
Uh
I
huh.
think she told me about it, like, mid-December. I think, like, a week or 2 after, maybe
Yeah.
less than that, it just, like, took off.
Yeah. What did that takeoff look like? What did the first day look like? And then what is it at now, views wise?
Hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds.
So, it was hundreds of dollars at first, and then, like, So I kept making them because it was
Okay.
working.
Yep,
So I just
100%.
kept doing it. I kept doing reply videos
Yeah,
to people's comments with the same sound and then like the texting sound.
yep.
Um
The clicking of
just
the
the clicking
keypad.
and then I would
Yeah,
put on the text like on the screen. I wouldn't even say anything. And
yeah,
then so those two like were really hitting for me. Like
yeah.
create and then it turned into thousands of dollars a day. Like
Wow.
every single day, thousands of
Right. And this
dollars.
was, like, a month after you first started?
Yeah, literally a month.
Roughly,
And I'm
or, like,
just
yeah,
sitting there like wild. Like
yeah.
what is happening? Is this a joke? Like is this like I thought it was a glitch. Like I
Like a
was literally
prank or
texting our
something.
group chat and I'm like, "Guys, this has to be wrong. Like somebody's probably like hacking this or something." Like
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and we're gonna review those, videos in a little bit,
yeah.
but yeah, super simple videos. You lit like, you say a lot like, a lot of affiliates say, like, "You can do this today," and, like, they have this convoluted, script writing and, but, like, you literally can do this, like, right this moment,
I
like,
literally yeah.
pause, do it, and but we'll review that a little bit later. Um, okay, cool. So you stumbled upon TikTok Shop through your friend, and she's actually been giving you a lot of guidance. And this sound one is a great,
I call
example of
her
that, right? She
Yoda.
kind of say again.
I call her Yoda.
Yoda. Okay, yeah, Yoda, kind of leading you the right way. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me about a little bit more about like your best performing videos, right? I know, you described a little bit, but like talk me through, is this process of using that sound something you use to make videos today, or is it kind of more like fad, it came and go, or like what's your video making process now, like at the moment? Like
So
how do you do it?
right now, it's so, like, crazy because the algorithm changes so much. I feel like
Yes.
then it was definitely the sounds, like, even if it wasn't the breathe or the texting, a lot
Mhm.
of those, like, sounds with just, like, a simple video over it, those were hitting, like, way more. If I did
Mhm.
a talking video, it was not
Crickets.
it was nothing, yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, because I was like, "I feel like these are so simple, like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong," even though I was obviously making a lot of money,
Mhm.
and they were selling, but I was like, "I feel like I'm, like, doing something wrong because 'cause I'm not, like, telling you about it," like,
Right.
I feel like
Well,
it was kinda like that bottom of the funnel type
for
thing.
sure. And that's what I was about to say right now. It's like in the process of like someone evaluating a product on TikTok Shop, right? You get the top of the funnel where they get first exposed to it, maybe a funny video that they saw and just gets a lot of views. And then you get towards the middle of the funnel where it's like talking about the product more and why you should buy it and how it compares to the, competitors. And then the bottom of the funnel. And I think right now what I take away from this is the time of the year that you did it and when it was popping, right? It was pinnacle gift giving time, right? And they're like looking
Yeah.
for something to buy, and so they already got the top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, exposed to the other videos, and they're on the fence. Now, like, let's put something over the edge that's a little bit entertaining, right? Like, kind of a little bit of smile
Because I
on
do,
your
like,
face,
a weird face at the beginning.
like
I'm like,
yeah, like yeah. Like, so putting some, kinda like, emotion, facial emotions and kinda pushing someone over the edge to buy it, like, "Oh, sale," right? So
yeah,
definitely the bottom of the funnel.
yeah.
It's just like product of right timing, and, the built up demand that the product already had, so yeah. Yeah, I've seen it
I
all the
was
time, but
surprised though, because it was
yeah.
like it hit really hard in January, like
Oh, in January, okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Which
because
product was this?
the Halara butt
Leggings?
leggings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like new year, new me type stuff, right? They're going to the gym. I
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
was in a supplement company for a number of years, and I know, you know, like Q4 was huge, but also like New Year's, new year,
Oh,
new me,
yeah.
going to the gym. It was a big that kind of push that we did. All right,
Yep.
cool. Okay, so TikTok has its ups and downs. You hit it off with a bang. You hit, millions of views kind of like a month in. How's the journey been? Has there been any downs for you? Are you kind of trying to battle through any of those?
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
yeah, talk me through that. Like, what's your thought process when that happens?
Well, so, like, November, obviously, I was, like, excited just to get $15, and then it was,
Yeah.
like, December got high, and then January was, like I didn't think it was gonna get better than December,
Yep.
and then January hit, and I'm just like, I can't
Yeah.
believe this is happening,"
You're on a
like
roller coaster. You're just going up
for
and up and up.
sure, and
Yep.
then the ban happened, and
Oh,
so Halara, like I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the product was not great or
Uh,
what, but they took away, I don't know if it was TikTok or Halara because they're both
uh,
saying it was each other.
uh,
There was some, I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to say anything bad, but
okay,
they took away commission
okay.
at first. So it's like our videos were still playing. This happened to a couple of us. Our videos were still playing and they were still selling from our videos, but our commission was taken away. So it's like
Totally
we
to
hit,
0. It went from 20 to 0 or something like that?
it was,
Uh,
I think in January, it was like 30 something
okay, to 0, which
to
is
0.
the
And it
yeah,
was
that's
just like
crazy.
a brick wall.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, so they took away commissions and then, so now the link is completely gone. They took the product off
No way to
of TikTok.
retroactively put it back.
Nope.
So I was like, okay, so that's crushing your dreams. You're
Oh, for
making tens of thousands
sure.
of dollars and it goes to 0. Someone turns off the spigot, there's no more water. So talk me to that
Yep.
moment, like, crap, like, what were your thoughts there? Like, what's
I
your
was
next
like,
step?
I'm a one trick pony. I'm
Yeah,
dried up. Like, what?
yeah.
Like, I'm done for.
Quit now.
But I'm like, well, I'm glad I got it. Well, I could, I
Yeah,
guess. But like, dang, like, I want more. Like, I don't
right.
want to stop. Like, this
Yep.
is, if I can do it once, I can do it again. So
Okay, cool.
that kind
What's
of
your
like
next step?
just trying to figure out what type of videos to make next. Like,
Okay.
because those weren't hitting anymore. Like, the algorithm changed.
Sounds.
The sounds, yeah, I
Okay.
feel like those weren't hitting as well. I mean, I still made sales
Yep.
on other stuff, but I mean, obviously it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
So, I kind of just pivoted over to live sales. I made a video to kind of um bring some new traffic to my page. So I made a video on like how much I've made since
Mhm.
becoming a TikTok shop affiliate.
Yep.
I wanted to like give motivation to show like anybody, like I'm just a regular mom, like I'm
Mhm.
working. Like if I can do it, you can do it. So I made a video of like how much I've made to give
Yep.
motivation, get traffic to my page. Um, and someone ended up commenting about how she was doing lives,
Yeah.
and I messaged her and I was like, "Hey, like that sounds really interesting to me. I would love to know more." And I literally talk with her every single day. It's kind of like the moms like kind of
Sisterhood.
came together. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have like my mom group of us four in our text chat, but then like my friend Melissa, we talk every day like
Mm.
about lives too. So these
Yeah.
moms are just we're just together every single day, all day. It's
Beautiful.
insane. But yeah, so
Okay.
then I transferred over to like live
Was
sales
this in
and it's
January? Or you just
so
started the
this
live journey in
was
January?
like mid-February.
Okay, so you let January run out a little bit of confusion, trying to figure out if it's
Trying to
right for
regroup.
you. You trying a million different things. Like you say you stumbled upon lives, but like you probably tried a million things in between there in that month of
I
yeah.
definitely tried different kinds of videos,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
talking, like voiceover.
Yeah.
And they weren't bad, like I said. There was like 2 weeks where it was like really dry, and I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I might be done. But then
Yeah.
I was like, no, 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 no. Like the moms had my back. They were like, no, 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 like you just
Okay,
have to
great.
like figure it out.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's
we
one thing
kind of,
one thing in the community we have is like a motivation channel, right? Just like keep on doing it. People can post their,
oh, that's
their
great.
wins and like, hey, lives is popping for me, kind of like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay, so you got started with lives. Like, what's that first? A lot of people are listening to this are affiliates themselves and they're doing shoppable videos, and then you transition to live. So talk to me. A lot of people are interested, right? I imagine, but talk me through going from shoppable videos to lives. Like, what did that first one look like for you? That those lives look like for you?
So I actually had a lot of companies reaching out to me already to do lives, and I
Okay.
was just kind of too nervous, so I always said no.
Yeah.
But then after talking to my one friend and she was like giving me pointers on like how to
Mhm.
do it, she even showed me how to set it up.
Okay.
Um, and I decided to sell pots and pans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Talk me
just set it up. My first one was so bad. Oh my gosh,
okay.
my friend was making fun of me. I did it at my mom's house,
Mhm.
and her stove is a little bit messed up. So I literally, this is so embarrassing. I took a
Mhm.
blanket, like a knit blanket, and put it over her stove because it was so ugly.
Okay.
And then I put the pots and pans on top. My friends literally texted me. She's like, "Why do you have a blanket on your stove? What are you
Yeah.
doing?" And then my other friend goes, "No, it's a hook. It's fine. They're gonna come in
Yeah.
and be like, 'Why
Yeah.
does this lady have a
Cooking on a
blanket
blanket.
on the
Yeah.
stove and then pots and pans on the stove?" So she's like, "No, it's a hook. It's fine." So I
Uh-huh.
eventually I got rid of that. But yeah, I
Okay.
mean that
And
first
then
one, it was good.
Was it got you some sales and some traffic. How many
Mhm.
people, like, were in that first one? How many,
Oh,
viewers?
man. I think it was less than 50.
Okay, and how
Yeah.
did you kinda get it? 'Cause me m when people start lives, they kinda met with crickets, right? There's maybe a handful of people, like 5 or less or 10 or less. Like, how do you think why do you think it went to, like, 50? Was it, like, a poppin' product or
I mean,
your following or
no, I feel like everybody needs pots and pans, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind
okay,
of one of those things that's not like a fad, like, you always need them,
yeah,
but I don't know, I people say that I'm like I have a good personality, I guess,
yeah.
like, so
Well,
I
actually,
think,
one
like, I just talk to people. Like, I was just talking like I was talking to a friend, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, telling them why I love these pots and pans.
Yeah. One okay, so we were talking about this earlier, but in your videos, something I take away is that your facial animation, right? You have a very animated face, like your eyes go really big or like your expressions are huge, right?
Yeah.
And so, you mentioned you do no voice, like when you were popping was no voice videos, right? But your face was saying a lot. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So I think
yeah.
that's something in that.
But what's
Um,
crazy
yeah,
is in my lives, though, I'm
yeah.
faceless.
Okay. Oh, you are faceless. It's
Yeah,
faceless
I'm
lives.
faceless in my
Interesting.
lives. I'm literally like you can see my hands and I'm total Italian hands. Like I'm like talking
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
hands, but you don't see my face. I'm behind the camera.
I
Sometimes you'll
mean,
get
yeah,
like the
maybe
side profile,
okay,
but yeah, I'm actually
okay.
faceless in my lives.
Okay, so faceless lives, I imagine a million people are gonna wanna know how to do this. So talk to me through, like, your top 3 things that if someone said, "Hey, I'm doing well on TikTok Shop videos, I wanna do faceless lives." Tell me the top 3 things that I kinda need to do and make sure I need to do to be successful for lives.
I think for me, product selection is huge.
Okay.
I've tried other products, and they just haven't hit for me.
Yeah.
The pots and pans are great for me, but then like with other people, it's not. So you kind of have to see like what fits for your
Right.
account.
Your
Like
niche, what your personality
exactly.
is, your talking
Like I've
points,
tried
right?
outdoor stuff, but that did not work for me.
Okay.
But I think also lighting is definitely big. Like you
Yeah.
have to be able to see the product. Like one of the selling points for the pots and pans that I have are the colors that they come in. Like they're so
Uh-huh.
pretty. So I have to
Right.
make sure like you can see it clearly. Um,
Right.
and then just make sure they can hear you because I've been in a ton of lives where you can't really hear the person. It's kind of muffled.
Yeah.
So I feel like being able to like see there I go.
Yeah.
Like talk clearly
Yeah.
and just not being so salesy, like
Yeah.
connect with the people. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Couple things here. One is lighting. What do you do for lighting? And then
I
what do you
have
do to
so
improve
many
audio?
different things.
So you just
So
have,
I
like, a lot of
actually
different lights.
I go in front of a window. So like in
Mhm.
my house and my mom's kitchen, because we'll all go to both places. I have a window there for that natural lighting. But
Yep.
if it's late at night, I have like a bigger light
Okay.
that I
So just
just
make sure you
plug
have
in.
lighting, right? Make sure it's
Hmm.
blasting. And then what about for
Yeah.
audio? Is it kinda like making sure, room or do you have a microphone? What's your audio kinda
So I
strategy?
do have a microphone. When I was doing the outdoor stuff, I had it.
Yeah.
I actually thought about using it for the pots and pans, but I since it's faceless, I'm actually right behind the camera.
You're close
So
anyway.
I'm right there, unless I
Okay.
go like in front to show you something.
Yeah.
But then I kind of just speak up.
Yeah. So, how would you say, like, how do you, if you're on a lives, how do you judge if your audio is good or not? Do you have a friend watch in
Mhm.
and let you know? Okay, cool. Like, hey, how's
Yeah,
my audio going in? Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I'll
yeah.
ask
So,
too, like randomly, like if I'm not getting like
oh,
responses
right.
from people, I'll say like,
Comment.
"Oh, hey, can you guys hear me?" And then that actually makes them comment as
Yeah,
well, and
right.
that helps too.
Any other engagement things that you do like, do you offer a gift card or do you
I do
anything?
giveaways. So I
Okay.
actually get giveaways from the company, but for before I even do that, so I have a banner. The banners are huge.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. What other kind of like engagement do you do in those lives? So banners are huge. You make sure to have that in there. Um,
And I
okay.
put like I have a giveaway like after selling a certain amount of sets, like so it says that on there, like giveaway after selling 10 sets or something like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
people know. And then people will actually ask, they'll be like, how many sets do we have until we get the giveaway?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. What's the giveaway? People always ask about it. So then they're commenting, asking about the giveaway.
how do you get the items for the giveaway? Is it the brand kind of reaching out to
Mhm.
you, or did you reach out to the brand? How did that
So
kind of
I
start?
reached out to the brand and asked them
Yeah,
because I saw other people that had giveaways.
yeah,
So I was like, "Hey, do you guys have anything for
yeah,
giveaways?"
yeah. They'll
So
gladly do it,
yeah.
especially if they're getting the sales, right?
Oh yeah. The
Do
giveaways
you
are huge.
ask for a flat fee, like an hourly rate plus commissions, or are you operating on just commissions?
So right now I'm operating on just commissions. They don't do flat fees yet.
Yeah,
But that is possibly going to be especially because I'm so new. Like I literally just started
yeah,
doing live sales in the end of maybe like mid to end February.
yeah,
But that is something I want to look into. I feel like I would be doing more of that if I was doing this full time.
yeah.
But since I'm still doing it part time, it's like I
Well,
want to
what's
be able
the
to make my own schedule and like
yeah,
not give
uh,
expectations. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, well, it's only like dollars per hour. You can still give your
Yeah.
own schedule within your schedule, right? You can make time. You can have your schedule, but then schedule the lives out
I feel
around
like
there, or is there not enough
with
time?
being a nanny, it's just
Yeah.
like you never know if one kid's not gonna nap.
Oh, you're saying
Like,
like kind of put it in the day. Like,
yeah,
okay,
like
got it,
filling
got it,
it
got it.
out, like because they want
Yeah,
to know
maybe.
like what time you're going on, how
Yeah,
long you're gonna be on. And I'm like, listen, I've got 2 and a 3-year-old. Like, if this
yeah.
one doesn't want to nap, like
I don't
I
even know
can't
what
do
time
it.
I'm gonna eat today.
Or if I'm gonna eat today.
Right.
You
Okay.
know? So, I feel like it'll
Okay.
be easier once I'm thinking about it. I
Yeah.
feel like once I go full time on this,
Yeah.
I'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
But for right now, I just kinda wanna get down, like, honing in on being a
What
live
works?
host.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So you everything kind of you saw some success that kind of with your shoppable videos that kind of came and went down, pivoted to lives. What is your kind of lives kind of GMV now? Let's say like what's your highest GMV session of a live?
oh, my highest I was about to say, I think I'm
Ooh, ooh.
over 56,000 already, GMV.
Nice.
I
Okay.
know,
And you
and
just
that's,
started
like I said, part-time.
part time. How many times do you go up a week? What would it say roughly?
Roughly, so I go Monday through Friday, I try to go live, like, twice a day,
Oh,
like,
okay.
midday, and then, like,
Yeah.
after my daughter goes to bed.
Nice.
So that's 10 right there, and then on the weekends, I try to do 2 or 3 times a day.
Okay, and this is kinda, like, more not as big or, like, not as, viral, let's say, but there it's more consistent, right? You
For
kinda know that
sure.
you're gonna get a handful of people that are buying
Oh,
for each
yeah.
one of your lives. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say for sure.
and
It's
then
very steady, and that's why I like it.
yeah, yeah, it's more a little more predictable, less emotional, like, ups and downs. But if you
Yeah.
do need help in kind of figuring out how to communicate with brands on how to get you more, right? If it's more dollars per hour, or if it's how to structure like a conversation with a brand on how to do it, or getting you more commissions or getting more giveaways, definitely something. Hit me up. I can help you with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like, what's the best
I
way
definitely
to
want
help
to.
you? Yeah, I think you're there. For me in the brand's perspective, if there's someone making lives, like I tell the brands to treat them like gold, right? Because not a lot of people can make lives and sell, right? And demand that audience for your product, right? And so, yeah, they'll do what they can. You just have to ask. Sometimes the affiliates
Yeah.
don't ask.
I asked them and then they were like, "We're not doing live,
Yeah,
like, flat fees right now." And I'm
yeah.
just like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, maybe it's like, well, what can you do? Can we do more giveaways? Can whatever to boost?
Yeah.
Like, can we get a higher commission? Can you get ad dollars behind my lives?
I've gotten my commission boosted a lot. So they were
Yeah,
doing, I think, 7%,
yeah.
and I've gotten them up to 15% now already.
Nice. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a much better commission than what it was.
Great. Yeah. So all
So
those things kind of attribute to like making your life easier, better, all that
yeah.
stuff.
Cause I was
Yeah.
just like, if you're not doing flat fees, then we're gonna need to up that because I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Good.
stand here for hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Good.
that's been good.
Maybe like ad dollars. Did you ask about that? Ad dollars or special promotions?
Yeah, so I asked
Maybe
them
that.
if they, like, did promoting or, like, heat up the, like, channel for it or whatever. They said that they're
Mhm,
not doing that right now. I
mm,
think this is pretty new for them as well.
yeah. What about
So
on their so typically the brand's TikTok channel performs better.
oh,
Um, so maybe asking to go live under
I
their
thought about
handle.
that. I thought about that because 'cause
Yeah.
I've seen people do it on, like, QVC
Yeah.
and stuff, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I just feel like I'd be so nervous, like even more nervous. I mean, I think
Yeah,
eventually I'll do it, but
yeah,
I'm still just like, I'm
definitely
just
worth
getting
a try.
started.
I know
Yeah.
you can do it. It's just a mental block that you'll get over. I mean,
I'm like, the
you
one time I would do that, my daughter would be like flipping out or something in the background.
oh, well, you can embrace it. Maybe it's just
You know
work,
what I
but
mean?
it's like
They love when
worth
she
a try.
comes on. She'll come up and like
Yeah,
steal one of the
exactly.
handles off the stove.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a change of pace for
I'm like, we
sure.
have a helper.
But yeah, just some of the kind of tips and tricks maybe we could kind of send your way if you have
Please.
them. Okay,
All of it.
so up next, we're going to review, some of those videos that were popping off. I'm seeing here 3 million, 2 million for you not saying anything, facial expressions, a sound, and text on the screen
Mhm.
of like, I think it's 15 seconds long. So I
It's
am,
like 5 or 6 seconds long.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, 5 or 6 seconds long. So I am going to share my screen and
Okay.
then we can go into what that really looks like. So here we go. So
Hmm.
this is the Halara legging, 10 seconds long, and there you go. All right. And so the text on the screen is not breathing until Halara's booty pop leggings are 2 for 35, insinuating that they are going to be 2 for 35 and it's going to let you breathe and then, AKA, hey, buy them now for 2 for 35.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it 10-second video and it's generated millions of views and I assume hundreds, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands in sales.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Cool. So anyone can do it, like
So,
I said.
oh my gosh. It's
Yeah, but so
crazy
that was popping, you said, at the end of the year, beginning of this year, months ago, and it's not working at the moment for you.
because the links are gone.
Oh, because the links are gone, but do you think it
So
could
like
work?
they totally would still be selling.
Okay.
Like they
Yeah.
were they were still selling like crazy. Like I was still getting like thousands of dollars a day. And then
Yeah.
they took all of those links away
Yeah, I see that.
on
Okay.
all of those videos.
So do you think it could work again? Why not try it again? Have you tried it again?
I've tried a couple times. I think like I was so salty,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
need to like not. And I also didn't, so it happened with a couple other of their products.
Okay.
So like I kind of like wanted to distance myself a little bit because I was like, well, you've done this again to me now.
Ah,
Um So I was kind of like waiting to feel it out. I think they were having a little bit of trouble with TikTok Shop. So I was kind
yeah.
of like trying to wait and just see how that was going because they have like three different shops.
Yeah.
Like it's like Halara
Yeah.
US, Halara
US and another
Shop,
one.
Glam. So it's like some of them were like just not having a good time with TikTok. So
Yeah. What
they were
about like
battling.
other products, right? Have you tried
Yeah,
other
they have
products?
other products, but
No,
some of
no, like
those links
other
were going away
Halara,
too.
other than Halara.
Oh, so they never popped off. It's so weird. I
So it's just
did
Halara.
those. I did those with other products and they just didn't. Halara just
Interesting.
I don't know if they
Yeah,
revved it up or whatever. I have no idea.
yeah,
But it wasn't even shop ads.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Good to know. I mean, and then now, yeah. So that method worked for you, and you kind of left a bad taste in your mouth, and now you're kind of pausing a little bit, but definitely, bring it back. Hopefully they're in a better spot now, and kind of
Yeah.
start early. But and then, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe like other clothing products. I don't know. You maybe or maybe other products in general, or
I don't know. I've
but
tried it with like a couple things.
yeah,
I've tried it with the
yeah.
Crocs,
Okay.
um, water bottles. I think I did it with the texting sound I did with
Yeah.
like roommates.
Yeah, and it's not
It
good,
wasn't
or
bad.
isn't it?
It
Okay.
wasn't bad. I think it made a couple, but
Yeah,
it's nothing like what it was.
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So now, thanks for sharing all that info, and now we're gonna approach the last part of the interview where it's rapid fire round. But what is your highest GMV generated in a month?
GM,
Can you estimate?
GMB. Oh, 329,000.
Nice, not bad for a
January.
not bad for 2 months in, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You mentioned you wanted to do this full time, but like, what are some cool things that we were able to kind of get with that, you know, windfall of money, or just put in the bank, save it for the little one, trip?
Yeah, so I mean, we're saving up. We finally this is the first time I've ever had a savings in my entire life.
Okay.
We paid off a car.
Love it. Of
We want to take the baby on a vacation. So,
course.
yeah,
Love it.
excited.
Okay. What's one piece of advice that you wish you had when you first started as an affiliate?
Even if you hit that really high, just try to stay grounded. Like,
Hmm.
you're gonna just know you're gonna hit those highs and those lows are gonna be really low sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Like, it always comes back. Like,
Yeah.
something's gonna come back around. You just
Okay.
have to like tweak. The algorithm changes. You have to like tweak what you're doing.
Tweak with the algorithm. Yeah, I hear what
Mhm.
you're saying. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you know, common thread is like removing yourself away from the results, but like concentrating on like your inputs. Like what can you input and continually input consistently?
for sure.
Kind of will lead you the right way.
Yeah.
Um, and so what's one place that you can improve on as a TikTok shop affiliate?
Definitely my shoppable videos. I
Uh-huh.
think like so like in like splitting my time. Like I feel like once I go all in on something, like I'm all in on it. So like
Yeah.
once I started my live sales, I went all in on my live sales and my shoppable videos kind of like took a back seat,
Yeah.
which is good because I'm still making money. But those shoppable videos, like those can pop off in, a couple
Months.
weeks,
Yeah.
months, you never know. So it's good to still have those like in your back pocket.
Yeah.
And I feel like
So
I kind of went in way too much on the lives, and I am trying to now do
even
a
it
couple
out.
more shot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. It's kinda like I look at lives as like a lotto ticket, and the more lotto tickets you can put in, the higher chances of you winning and
The
getting that
shoppable
lotto ticket.
videos.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, the shoppable
Yeah.
video.
That's literally what I say. Those are literally lottery tickets. So you
Yeah,
never know what's gonna hit,
yeah.
when it's gonna hit. So just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, put in the raffles, like, put in your ticket in the
Exactly.
box. Okay, cool. So, what are some future plans for you? What does 2025 have in store? Any kind of, things you're working on or just kinda head to the ground? I know you're concentrating on lives, but what else is, your future look like for TikTok Shop?
I think just growing and like
Okay.
trying to figure out like how to manage my time and like keep going upwards. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I know I'm going to go
Yeah.
down and up, but like keeping level headed, trying hopefully TikTok stays doing what it's doing and we don't
Yeah.
like crash and burn, but
Yeah, yeah.
hoping that it like stays so that I can keep doing this. I love
Yeah.
it.
I
Honestly,
love
like
it.
it's amazing. Like it's
The
changed my whole life.
I know, and you're doing everything right, right? Like a common thing I hear in there is like pivoting, right? And you have
Yeah,
one way of doing it, it's working really well. Well, it's not going to work well forever. Oh, like
exactly.
100% guarantee it's not going to work well forever. But like, what can you do? How can you pivot?
Yes.
And kind of reach a
That's
new, like I also
huge.
look at TikTok shop as like plateaus, right? So you reach a plateau, you're going well. How do you get
Yeah.
to the next plateau, right? What changes can you do to get to the next plateau? And it sounds like you're kind of well on that way. So keep it up, Brittany.
Thanks. It's
I love it.
crazy, but I feel like you also like you have to just stay positive. Like it's
Yep.
gonna happen. It happens to everybody. It's not just you. Like
Yep.
you just have to like change your mindset and just keep
Yeah.
going.
Love it.
Try
I love it.
different things.
Yep. Yep. Pivoting, like you're saying, like maybe shoppable video is not working. Let's try lives for a little bit and
Yeah.
work on that. Cool. Yeah, that concludes it for today's episode. Brittany, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and experience and stories. It was great. Greatly appreciate it.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right, everyone. We will catch you next time. Thank you.